Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. I was, of course, chatting away to Tammy and Linda, letting them know all the new news that's going on. Nothing important. I just like to tell them everything. So anyway, I was telling them that I was having all those problems with my internet last night. Hopefully today it's going to be better. Y'all knock on wood, okay? Um, So I was talking to my daughter because this used to be her room that I moved into, and she's got a booster in here for her internet. She did have, and she left it here. And so I talked to her last night after the sale and was like, what am I doing wrong? Because the booster is not working. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And so the funny thing was, like, when I was trying to fix it last night, I was looking at how, like, you click on the thing that shows you all the internet Wi-Fi in the area or whatever. And I'm reading through it and I can't figure out which one her booster modem is. And I was like, I can't tell which one it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to figure all this out on the run, while we're trying to do everything. And so when I talked to her last night, I was like, I kept seeing like these weird names. And I was like, somebody in our neighborhood is named their Wi-Fi Buff Guy, or, Buff Man or something like that. And she was laughing. She goes, oh, that's the booster. I was like, you named your booster Buff Guy? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, well, then what is less Buff Guy? And she goes, well, the Buff Guy is like the 4G booster, and the less Buff Guy is the one that's not as fast. I was like, oh my gosh. Leave it to my daughter to name her booster modem thing Buff Guy. Never in a million years would I thought that was the name of it. I thought somebody in my neighborhood had named their internet that, but no, that was my daughter. So, moral of the story, you never know what your kids are going to name things. So, interesting. Anyway, oh, honey, I'm technically challenged. Absolutely 100%. And I was trying so hard last night to make it work, and it was driving me absolutely crazy because I could not figure out what I was doing wrong. I even tried to do a hotspot off of my phone, and I couldn't make it work. So I don't even know how to do that. I'll have to research that later. But hopefully, I'm on the booster now. I'm on Buff Man now. So hopefully, Buff Man will hold out for us, guys. Y'all better hope Buff Man works. I do. So, hey, Pamela. Hey, Mary. Hey, Tracy. And then Linda. And of course, Tammy are in here with us. Hello. And let's see, is anybody else I haven't said hello to? So, if you're in here and you haven't said hi, give us a quick hi so we can say hi back to you. But yeah, that was pretty much. Hopefully, Buffman's going to work out for us. I don't know. So, anyway, I've got a bunch of cool stuff for you today. I hope you had a chance. If not, I understand. I did put out a quick little preview of a lot of the items I'm going to be having today, this afternoon. So hopefully you got a chance to look at that and kind of pre-shop a little bit. If not, that's okay. I'm going to show it to you anyway. Hey, Eileen. So that's where we're at. So how is everybody doing today? Hey, Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie, I thought you had jinxed me, girl. You said something about my internet up there, and it was like my internet wasn't working. So I was like, oh no, she's done jinxed me, y'all. But like I said, right now it's functioning. So everybody hold their breath. Well, hopefully we'll get through it. So how is everybody today? I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful day here. Again, we're having our cold front. It's 78 degrees right now, which for us is nice. It's cold. My air conditioner's not having to click on every 2 seconds, so that's a good thing. And what have I done today? Oh, I had somebody come by earlier and pick up something for Marketplace. So that was cool while I was in the middle of getting everything ready for the sale. And I've been talking to her before the storm. And she wanted to come, but then the storm hit. And then the area she was in, she couldn't get out her roads because it was still flooded. So I've been back and forth with her. So wonderful lady came by, just the nicest lady in the world. We sat and talked for a while. And she picked something up. So we had a good chat and talked about the storm and everything. I guess the flooding has subsided over close to where her house is now. That's a wonderful thing. And so she was able to get out again. So she was out running around today, doing all her shopping and everything. Exactly, Bonnie. I have a buff guy I didn't even know about. I was like, where have you been all my life? But yeah, now I have a buff guy helping me out with my internet. Maybe y'all need to get a buff guy. I'm just saying. It's working so far. So, anywho, we'll let everybody kind of come in when they do, but we're going to get started because y'all know I don't like to wait. I am not good at waiting. I think I'm a little ADHD because I get impatient. So, we're going to get started. See what we got. See if there's anything you guys want. And everybody can just pop in when they want to. All right. Let's do this first because I got it sitting right here. So this is my little Hoola Girl. She's in her package. Now, I think she's been taken out of her package previously. I don't know, but she is in her package. I'm going to try to take her out for you and show you. And this is made by, who made this? Casey, Hawaii. And I guess they have a website. I had no idea. Sweet K Aloha. I'm probably saying that wrong. Makes a perfect gift or souvenir. Put Sweet K Aloha on your dashboard of a car and watch her hips sway while she does a hula dance for you. It's perfect driving companion. Reminds you of the beautiful Micronesian islands. I need to go to the Micronesian islands. And y'all, I just messed up her little grass skirt. I'll put a little dab of glue to put it back on. I messed with it and knocked it off. I knocked her skirt off, y'all. That's not good. So here is little Hoola Girl. We're going to start her at, I believe I had $6 on her. And she sways around. You can play your little Hawaiian music. Or if you have a tiki bar set up, you could have her sitting out on your tiki bar. But I do have her original packaging here, which I'll put her back in just in case. Yeah, no. I like to put it back in the packaging if I can. So if you need a Hoola Girl in your life so she can sway her hips to your music in your car, or if you just want to have like a little tiki bar thing set up, which is what I was thinking would be fun. $6 start for the Hoola Girl. And I'll give you a measurement on her. Hey, Christy. She is 7 inches tall. 7-inch Hoola Girl. Hoola, hoola. Hoola, hoola. I wish I had abs like that. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe I could hula if I had abs like that. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Christy for $6. Thank you and congratulations. Let me put her back in her capsule. You go back in your capsule, ma'am. So you can shake your hips in there. I don't want you to mess with Buff Guy that I got operating my internet right now. He might get distracted with you. So let's set you over there. Thank you, Christy. I'll write you down. Christy, did I ever tell you I've got relatives in Alabama? Do you have any relatives in Alabama? I got relatives in Alabama that are like cousins, second cousins, that their last name is Bean, spelled like that. We could be related, distantly related some way. Okay. Next up, let's do these guys. I've got all these little paper mache animals right here. Let me bring them on over. So I'm going to start these at $2 each, choice of, and I'll show you all the animals that you have a choice of here. $2 start, choice of. So you have the tiger. Give you an idea of size on these. So you got the tiger, and then you have the elephant. I like him. He's cute. And they got like this little hanger so you could hang them up somewhere if you wanted to. Or if you didn't want to, you could cut the little hanger off. But they do have a hanger built into them. So little elephant. And then you have a giraffe. Yeah, exactly, Christy. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know, that's not a name you see very often. And when I saw it, you know, it reminded me when I saw you today, I was like, I meant to tell her before. So you got giraffe. And then you got, is this a leopard? It's got spots. The spotted ones always throw me off. I think it's a leopard. Y'all can correct me. And then you got the zebra. Hey, Linda. You got the little zebra. And then finally you have the lion. King of the jungle. So I'll give you kind of an idea of how big they are. You know, and just in general, they're all going to be different sizes because they're different animals. But they're about 4 to 4.5 inches long. Hey, Susan. I know, you're my cousin, Christy. All right, if there's no other interest, we're going to count it down and let Linda tell me which ones or one she might be interested in. I can't talk. So going once, going twice, and sold. And Linda, let me show them all to you really quick again so you can tell me. I mean, you may already know, but I'll show them again. So you got the tiger, you got the elephant, you got the giraffe, the zebra, the cougar, I guess, or leopard. Leopard's got spots, and the lion. So you just let me know which ones you might be interested in. I'll set these to the side. Okay. All right, next, while she's letting us know, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Some of these small things, and I'll start doing the larger things. Oh, thank you so much. I will put you down for all of those. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, those are pretty cute. Pretty cute animals. Okay. Next up, let's do the cloisonne seashell. Now, it's an ornament. And when I was looking these up, these go for like $30-something a piece, but not here with Gina. Y'all know that. I'm going to start at 12. So it's a beautiful cloisonne seashell. It's like a conch shell is the, you know, shape of it. Let's see if it'll focus where you can see all the pretty enameling in there. There we go. So you've got kind of a burgundy and then kind of like a blue color and then some green mixed in there on a white background. Here's the other side of it. And I'll give you a measurement on it. But it does have a hanger so you can hang it up somewhere in a window or, you know, on one of those ornament hangers or on a tree or something. And it's got a little bit of weight to it. Let's see. It measures 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches. On Reese, that's a great idea, Linda. I didn't even think about that. That's a great idea. So pretty little cloisonne shell, seashell. Oh, that's a flower. So I say, is that a dragonfly? No, it's just like a stem from a flower. Okay. Y'all know my eyes deceive me sometimes. But if there's no interest in the little shell, we will pass on it. And let me set it over here so I don't get it confused. Okay. So next up, it'll be an $8 start. Oh, I'm sorry. So we'll count it down, going once, going twice, and sold to Tammy Renee. Thank you, Tammy Renee. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay, So next up, this is going to be a $8 start. Somebody's got a loud car out there. And it's one of the Swiss cowbells. I just love it. I love when they do like the leather strap and they have the threads coming off of them. And it's got the painted flowers on there on the bell. So $8 start. So you can, you know, call your husband or whoever to dinner when you get done cooking, or when, you know, the food delivery gets there. You know, whatever you do, you don't have to cook. You can order food, but you can let him know. You go, hey, there's food here. Are you going to come eat it while it's hot? If not, that's fine, but I'm eating mine. Or you can attach it to him so you know when he is coming. It'll start ringing. You give you like some notification. He's in the area. So it measures from the brass ring down to the bottom of the bell is 5.5 inches. And I actually think these are really pretty. Like, I would use something like this at Christmas time. I know it doesn't make sense, but for me, it does. I don't know why, but for some reason, this makes me think of Christmas. Don't ask me. I don't know. It just does. Maybe I watched Heidi at Christmas time, and it makes me think of that. Yeah, Christmas. Yay! All right, if there's no interest in it, we will pass on it, and I'll set it to the side over here. And again, if you come in later and you're kind of watching on the, you know, fast forwarding through to see what I have, and there's anything you're interested in, just, you can shout it out at any time. You don't have to wait till the end. It's okay. We don't care in here. We don't stand on ceremony in this chat. We just do what we do. Okay, let's see here. Where did I write this down, y'all? There it is. $6 start. And it's this made in Japan. It's an older piece. And it's 2 swans. And I don't know if it's a toothpick holder or a matchstick holder or like a mini planter. I guess you could use it for any of them. But you've got like that orange colored swan in the back and then the white one in the front, or geese, whatever they are. Are they geese or swans? I don't know. What? I think they're swans just because of the way the neck is. I don't know. But it is ceramic. Or maybe bone china. It's pretty nice. There is the back of it. And it is marked made in Japan on the bottom right there. So it's just a cute little, whatchamacallit. Whatever you want to use it for. It's a whatchamacallit. Yeah, I like the color combo too. And I see Christy, and it's 6. I'll give you a quick measurement. Then we're going to count it. They're already counting, so they can go right ahead. But I'll give you a quick measurement anyway. So it is 2 3/4 inches tall. So going once, going twice, and sold. I'm going to get the sold in there. And that's going to Christy. Thank you. Going to my cousin. Okay. Let's see. What do we have next? Let's do that guy. Okay. So next up is a Wheaton bottle, and it's the Paul Revere in the blue. It's the regular size Wheaton bottles. So it's got the Paul Revere on there, 1775. That's, you know, embossed in the glass there. And it's like a, I guess like a building, a house, whatever it is. On the back, it's got the eagle. It does have a cork stopper in it, which is nice because a lot of times they don't have the stopper. And it is marked Wheaton NJ on the bottom.
Right.
And this one, I'm getting there. I just thought of that. I was like, oh shit, I hadn't given her a price yet. $8 start. $8 start. for the Wheaton bottle. And I'll give you a measurement on that one. It is 8 inches. No chips or cracks, in good condition. And there's old Paul Revere making his ride. It even says his name under there. I knew who it was without the name. The school system did not, forsake me. Hey, Cindy. So going once, going twice, and sold to my cousin, Christy. Now she's forever going to be known as my cousin, y'all. Now when I see her in chats, I'm going to be like, hey, cuz, what's up? Christy, everybody's going to think we're really cousins. Okay, let's see. Let's do these. These are beautiful, beautiful. Okay. This one is the rose one. Let's do it first. Okay, so this will be an $8 start. And this is a beautiful Vienna, Austria hand-painted plate. I love these. Like, if you decorate in these colors, these are amazing. But look at this thing. Look how beautiful those roses are on there. The colors, I just love it. It's even got the thorns from the roses on there. But they're all hand-painted. I'll show you the back in just a second. All hand-painted roses. And look at the scallop design and the embossing on the rim. So pretty. So it's got Vienna, Austria, and then Vienna, hand-painted China, 3504243 on the back. And I'll give you a measurement on this one. I love these. Like, if you do a plate rack with these, it's so pretty. Or you can put like a plate hanger on them and hang them on the wall. It's 8.5 inches. So it's just a gorgeous, like you can see the raised paint where they hand painted it. Okay, you got a favorite of the ones I show. Okay, I guess this is not it. But you got your peach and your pink and your yellow and that burgundy and green and some browns. And it's just gorgeous. I love the colors on there. Just think, I mean, you put it up on your walls. Oh, beautiful. Or if you have a plate rack. I don't have a plate rack, so. But I love seeing people that do that. They put them up on those plate racks and display all these pretty plates like that. I think that's just so pretty. All right, I don't see any interest, so we're going to pass on this one. Let me pass on this one. Set it over there. And then I have another one. Let's see if anybody likes this one. So this has got the greens in it. And is this a camellia or a magnolia? I don't know. But it's hand painted as well. And it's signed right there by the artist. Again, it'll be an $8 start. It's got the gold and with the embossing around the edges. And it's got that beautiful flower. I think, well, it's not really, I don't think that's a magnolia. I think a magnolia would have more curved blooms on it. But it's got that cone-shaped center. Dogwood or magnolia. Yeah, it could be a dogwood. No, dogwood's, that's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess dogwood's got 4, right? 4 petals. I don't know. Hey, Angie. So I'll show you the back of this one is Royal Munich hand painted Bavaria. So it's got some age to it. Boop-a-doo. There we go. Marseille, Bavaria. Yeah, it's a flower. I like Bonnie's. I like the way Bonnie does it. It's a flower, y'all. It is a flower. but you get your greens and yellows in there. So if you're, you know, your home has got those kind of colors in it, that would be so pretty because it's kind of a sagey green. So if you got jadeite, in your house and you need something to go with that, this would be really pretty with it. It would go really well with it. It's a flower. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. Let me set it with the other one. Okay. And then the last plate I had, since I'm doing plates, I'll just do them all at one time. This is the Lemos. It'll be an $8 start as well. I'll start all of them at the same price. This is the C and J Lemos. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Well, is it going to focus? Probably not. But it's got all the like boughs of, or that's the way you say it, boughs of flowers that are drape, I guess you could say, the drape of flowers with the embossed in the gold rim around it. Really beautiful. Again, it's probably about an 8.5-inch plate. And I'll show you the back to show you that it is truly Limoges. I'm not lying to you. And going once, going twice. Hold on, Bonnie. Tammy Renee's already at 8, honey. Just give it a second. Let Bonnie know let us know what she's going to do. We'll give you a second. Okay, you're out. Got it. Thank you so much for letting me know. So we'll just do sold, since you were the only two interested. You just put sold in for me. And that is going to go to Tammy Renee. So this must have been the one that Tammy Renee liked. I knew I'd get there eventually. There it is. Thank you. Okay. So let's do this guy since he's sitting right here. Now I've got tape on there. I'm going to take the tape off so I can show you. I had tape on there so I didn't drop the lid off. So it is an Indiana glass hen nest in the clear with the red comb. And I'll take the lid off so I can show you. So it is going to be, let me see where I read it. It's going to be a $16 start. It's still got its paint. A lot of times that's missing off the gobble and the, you know, comb. But this one's still got its paint on there. No chips or cracks. Which is surprising because a lot of the times, hey, Sleeping Bee. A lot of times it'll have like, you know, a few chips or whatever around the rim where it sits on the nest. But this one doesn't. It's in good shape. And these are really fun. If y'all have never put lights inside of these, they look so cool when you put the little fairy lights in there. Let me give you a measurement on this one. So as far as width is concerned, it looks like it's about 7 inches wide, maybe a little bit more than that. It's hard to, if I took the lid off, I could measure it. Okay, so without the lid, just the base piece is 6.5 inches wide. And the height, I think the tail is the highest part. Looks like it's about 5 inches. Yeah, I'm going to break it. About 5 inches tall, I think. But if there's no interest in the hen, we will pass on her. She can go sit over here and wait on us for a minute. Okay. I put my tape back on there so I don't knock the lid off. All right. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so I have a cup and saucer. It's a Roy Kirkham Orchard is the pattern and the person who makes it. And it's a big 12-ounce cup, y'all. You could drink coffee out of this one. Look how pretty it is. called Orchard. You can kind of see why, right? It's got all the fruits around it. And look how big this cup is. You can drink 12 ounces of coffee out of this bad boy. So this one is going to be a $12 start. And I know these go for about 30 bucks for a set, but we're going to start at 12. You can see there, it's fine bone china, England. And it has a date. Let's see what the date says. 1991. And it's the orchard pattern. But look how big that saucer is. It's a big set. Really pretty. So you could sit and watch me sell and have a big old cup of coffee. Or if you want to drink 12 ounces of tea, you could do that. Or 12 ounces of hot chocolate. Hey, Angela. Or you could just display it if you wanted to. I love the colors in it. They're so bright. They're vibrant colors. Makes me think of summertime. Although I think most of those fruits are fall, aren't they? But anyway, it makes me think of summer. All right, we're going to pass on that one. Malt liquor. Yeah, you could drink malt liquor out of it too. 12 ounces if you wanted to. Okay. Next. And I know this is only gonna, you know, get some people's juices flowing, but that's okay. I'm gonna show it anyway because I love it. So it's a bird cage. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's super old, but it's made to look super old. And it has a vintage bird in it. So it's got this metal top here, like a weather vane almost. And this is that metal here. And then you have the wood that comes down. And then look at that fine feathered friend in there. He's a vintage bird they put in there. I love it. So he is going to start at $20. 20. Let's see what measurement this is. It is 20 inches tall. I love him. But if you didn't want to have him in there, you could always take him out. Just take the wood out, take him out, and put something else in there if you wanted to. I think he's fantastic. Hey, Joanne. So $20 start on the bird cage with the bird. And it's a big one. But it's not so big that it'd be, you know, difficult to ship. But you could put like a plant in here if you wanted to. But it does have a little door that opens over here. Now, how it opens, I don't know. But it does have a hinge door. Let's see here. How do you open? Oh, it just lifts up. Okay, I see. It just lifts up. And I see Joanne in at 20. And this looks like it's rattan or bamboo or something. Hey, kitty. So going once, I'm sorry. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Let me set it to the side over here. To Miss Joanne for $20. Good pickup, girl. Thank you. Okay, let's see what else we have here for you guys. Okay, y'all are going to laugh at me. And I forgot to get that adhesive off, but I'll get something to clean that off. I had one of these growing up. My mom had it on the door, the back door that you came into our kitchen. And it's one of the, you know, it's from the 80s. That's when they were so hot. It's one of those wood dulcimers that people hung on their doors or on the wall or whatever. And like I said, that's an adhesive from a sticker or something. I'll get that off. But it's hand painted with the strawberries. Isn't that cute? And it's actually marked on the back, 1982, homegrown woods and things, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So they picked it up in Tennessee at Pigeon Forge. Now, I'm trying to remember if ours had strawberries on it or something else, and I can't remember. I know ours was painted like this, but I can't remember if it had strawberries or something else. So anyway, we're going to start this one. Where did I write it down? $15. $15. Oh, you got to pick up meds. Oh, no. That's no fun. Isn't that funny? It just reminded me when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that brings back, you know, when I was a kid at home, because we had one on the kitchen door. I think it was the kitchen door that we had it on. So every time you would open or shut the door, it would play music for you. And guys, if you hadn't looked these up online, I can't believe how much they're going for now. I guess the 80s are like back or something. I don't know. There's people on there selling those for like $65 online. I was like, really? It wasn't $65 in the beginning when somebody, you know, sold it new, probably. So I don't know how much my mom paid for hers, but I'm assuming not. But you don't have to hang it up. You can just set it on a counter or something, just for decorative if you want to. And it does have a hole right there, so you can just stick a, you know, a little nail in the wall and hang it up. But if there's no interest in it, that's fine. We will pass on it. And I'm going to be playing with it constantly, so somebody's going to have to buy it if they don't want me to play with it all the time. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Then I have the celery dish. So the celery dish is going to be a $16 start. Now, I'm going to have trouble saying this, y'all. Just bear with me. Toshiro Shoten. I'm probably saying that wrong. Toshiro Shoten. And if this is an antique, well, it's probably pretty close to antique. It's old. So you have the celery dish. But you also have, hey, Brad, you also have 4 little open salts that match it to go with it. Brad, I got a whole story about that. So 4 little salts that match it to go on the side. As you see, it's the same pattern. And it says, you know, it says made in Japan on the back, and it's got the elephant as the logo for that Toshiro Shoten, which I know I'm saying it with a southern accent, but you know, whatever. Give you an idea of size. Well, I have a tape measure. Why am I doing that? So it measures 10 3/4 inches wide, and the small little open salts that go with it are 3 3/4, nearly 3 7/8 inches wide. So I just thought that was so fun because I love the colors. Again, look at these colors. Just so bright. It it does remind me of all the Japanese stuff that, you know, like the tea sets and stuff that they have with that kind of burnt orange color and then the flowers. But I really like that kind of confetti look that's back behind there. I think that's really cool. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on that. I'll set it over here to the side. Somewhere right here. Stay there, please. Please stay there. Okay. Let us see. I have a huge Geode. It's going to be a $20 start. But it's a big one. A big old Geode. Now, it looks like there's like some black stuff in there, which probably, I guess you could get out. I don't know. But it's a big one. Look at this. This is like a weapon. Now, we got a problem. Okay, so this measures about 6 inches wide. It's a big one. And nearly 4 inches tall. Ooh, and it's got some weight to it. And I see Susan in for 20. So going once, going twice, and sold. This is a big daddy. Sold to Susan. Yay, congratulations, Susan. Thank you so much. Let me set it right here, not drop it on my foot. That would be very bad. Drop it on my foot and it'd be like, okay, guys, so wait for about 30 minutes and I'll continue from the emergency room. That'd be horrible. Okay. Let's see here. Trying to see what I have written down. I know I have some things I have not written down, but I want to get through the stuff I did have written down. Yeah, that's for Susan. Susan's like, no, it's for me. I don't blame you. That's a good one. Okay, so this is a Lefton ashtray, and it's in like this blush pink. It's so pretty. So you got the raised flowers in there with the gold on them, and then you have the 3 slots over here and then one over here. But I love the shape of it. This is so early mid-century. It is just beautiful. And like I said, it is like a blush pink color. It is pink. I know it's kind of showing white, but it is pink. Maybe if I get back further, you can see. But it is pink. And on the bottom, it's got the Lefton sticker that somebody has taped on there because it's come off, but it has the stamp as well. So let me put, I haven't even have this one written down. So let me write it down really quick. I don't think I wrote it down. So this one is going to be a $10 start for this gorgeous. If you like early mid-century, this is amazing. And I like its 3-dimensional flowers on there. They're not just like flat against it. Plus that shape is so like the atomic kind of stuff. It's almost like the boomerang shape, but not quite, you know. I love it. So let me give you a measurement really quick. It is about, we're going to say it's a little over 6 3/4, about 6 7/8. I think it's supposed to be 7, but you know, right there at it, inches wide. And I see my cousin in for it, going once, going twice, and sold. 2 cuz for $10. Thank you, thank you. Let me set it right here. Okay. Thanks, cuz. Y'all cracking me up. Okay, so I love this girl. I love her so much. It goes with that whole early mid-century. If you like that stuff, this is for you. It'll be an $8 start. And she's beautiful. So it's this Asian girl with her fan. And she's got all of that kind of frit work in there. But it's, you know, the pottery style. And it's got the turquoise and yellow, that light buttery yellow, and a little bit of pink in there. And this is so early mid-century. Again, goes with that time of, you know, early 50s. All those colors I love.
Is it white with different colors? Oh.
Yes. This is like a white, like off-white kind of color. And then all this down here is like the raised. It's not like the rock or the gravel stuff. It's the rough pottery. It's not kind of spaghetti, not spaghetti. Well, I guess it is kind of spaghetti-ish, but not exactly. See if I can get it closer and you can see it. See? All that's raised on there. And it does have some crazing in it, as you see from age. Yeah, kind of fret. Hey, Nancy. Kind of fritty. And she is just beautiful. Let me give you a measurement on her. So she is from her head down to her feet. She is a little over 7 inches, probably 7 1/8 or 7 1/4. But right at 7. She is fantastic. But if there's no interest in her, we will pass on her. Let me set her over here so I don't get confused. And y'all know I forget things. So I got that brain fog. Okay. Next up, I have a dolphin. A vintage ceramic dolphin. Oh, he's got a chip inside his mouth. I didn't even see that. Okay. Well, he's got a chip inside his mouth, so I'm going to mark it down. $8 start for flipper. So you got that again. It's got those mid-century colors that you know I love. So the blue with the gray, a little bit of black on his tail. And I'll show you inside of his mouth. Like I didn't even see that. See right there? It's the tiniest little chip right there. I didn't even see it. But I'm starting at $8 because of that. Otherwise, he's in great condition. It doesn't have a maker mark on the bottom, so I don't know who made it. But he is great. If you like that vintage kind of look. Let's see how big he is. How big are you, Flipper? Flipper is, 7.5 inches tall. They call him Flipper, Flipper. Did y'all watch that when you were little? I did. I watched all the replays of it. All right, we're counting down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Cuz. Cuz Christy. Thank you, thank you. Let me write him down. I didn't have him written down either. I loved Flipper. I did too. Oh. Hey, Kathy. I loved me some Flipper. That may have been one of the main reasons why I went into marine biology. Now we know. It was Flipper. All the Flipper reruns. That's what did it. Okay. Oh, you got sticker on you. That's okay. Let me pull some of this adhesive off of here. Y'all can get the idea anyway. He is a Tiki Mug. He is going to start. If I can get this off. He is going to start for $12. He is mid-century, like 60s mid-century Tiki Mug. Oh, that's enough. It had a sticker on it, but I got most of it off. Yeah. And he's a big mug. Look at him. And look at his drip glaze on there. He's got orange and dark brown and light brown. He's a tall mug.
How much? I'm sorry.
$12 start.
Thank you.
Look at his ears. Love his ears. There's the back of him. Again, if you want to make up a tiki bar or something, this would be great to put your drink stirrers in or to drink out of, honestly. Hey, Dana. Look at that face. Looks like something you see at Rainforest Cafe, doesn't it? It's an older piece. It's got white glaze on the inside. Let me give you a measurement on him. You are so cool, dude. He is 6.5 inches tall. I like his little nose sticks out in his lips. I have something about pottery that's got faces in it. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, I'm passing. I'm sorry. You know I get trapped in this stuff. I get trapped up in it. Okay. So, exactly, the Brady Bunch in Hawaii. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I hadn't thought about that in forever. That was such a good show. Marsha. Okay, so if y'all like Kappa de Monte, I have some Kappa de Monte at amazing prices. So, I have 4 different of these pitcher vases. Well, I'm not even going to, hold on. That one's got a chip on it I didn't see, so we're going to have to come back to that one. So here is the first one. And I tried to look them over for chips. And I didn't really see anything too much on any of these that made me just go, oh my gosh, that's horrible. They're in pretty good condition. So what is, that's an orchid, right? Maybe. So it's like bisque Kappa de Monte. Okay, so anyway, these are going to start. Let me get the other ones. I'm going to do choice of and let y'all pick. Let's do choice of these 2. And I'm going to start them at $12, which is an amazing deal for these because one of them had the original sticker on the bottom of it, and it was $99 when they sold it. So, but I got a deal on it, so I'm passing the deal on to you. So your first choice is, I guess this is an orchid, the pink orchid flower. I'll show you the back of it. The back of it's just kind of plain. Iris. Okay, maybe it's an iris. I don't know. I'm not a flowerologist. And I'll try to show you where it's marked Kappa de Monte on the bottom. This got a piece of paper in it. Hold on. There could be like $100 bill in here or something. It's the paperwork. Huh. So there it is on the bottom. And this one has the paperwork in it. So let me read. It's a certificate of authenticity. It tells you the history behind Kappa de Monte. Yada, yada, yada. But it's got its little paperwork in there. So I'll put it back down in there so I don't lose it. So that's the first choice, okay? Your second choice is this flower here, which I don't know what kind of flower it is. This one doesn't have its paperwork in it, sorry. So this flower, whatever flower this is, I have no idea. So y'all can tell me. So the same style of piece, but they put a different flower on there. Again, here is the back of it. Maybe, yeah. Y'all can tell me what kind of flowers they are. I'm sure they're designed after a real flower, but I don't know. Let me give you a measurement on these so you know. They are, come over here, 10 inches tall. So a nice size piece. And it's all raised. Like all that design is raised on there. It's got the pretty feet on it. They really are pretty pieces. So only person I see interested is Kitty. So Kitty, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. And these are your two choices. You can just say pink or orange, and that way I'll know which one. Oh, wait, Christy's in. So we got to start over. Hold on. I'll start over. I'm trying to be very careful with these. So Christy is in, so we stop the countdown and let y'all decide if you want to bid any more or not, and then we'll move on from there. Because I try to be fair. I know people's internet's not as good, you know. I know for a fact how bad internet can be. So I try to be as fair as possible. Give everybody a chance. So Kitty, are you still interested, honey, or do you want to bid at 14, or are you out? Just let us know. I'm gonna set one of them down so I don't drop them. Kitty's in at 14. Okay. So it comes back around to you, Christy. Christy is out. Okay. No, you got it. Kitty, you got it at 14, sweetheart. You don't have to go up to 15. It's okay. All right, so we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. So I'll let y'all get that in there, then I'll ask. So, Kitty, I believe you are the winner. So at 14, do you want pink or orange? I'll show them one more time. There you go, pink or orange. You just let me know. You want pink. Okay. I have you down for pink. So, Christy, did you want an orange, or are you not interested in the orange one? Where's the orange one? There's the orange one. Orange is still available for anybody that might be interested. So you just let us know. Okay. Yes. Okay, great. And your bid was 13, I believe. Yes, 13. And they're counting you down for that. Awesome. Thank you, guys. That worked out perfect. It did. Okay, so then I have this piece as well, which this is a big one. So it's going to have to start for a little bit more, because I did pay a little bit more for this one. This one's original tag was $199. So this one, I'm going to have to start this one, guys, for $25 anyway. I'm trying to be reasonable, but I did pay a little bit more for this one. And its original tag says $199. I'm trying to get the tag off so you can see the marking on the bottom. Woo. This one's got water in it. Somebody washed this one. I got water pouring on my leg right now. Hold on. I feel like I wet my pants here. I flipped it upside down to move this tag so you can see the marking, and I got water pouring on my leg, or somebody had washed it out. That's just great. Oh, well. Well, you know, at least it was clean on the inside. Okay, I'm going to put the sticker back over there so that it's still there so you can see it, but I wanted to move that where you can see the marking. It's the same marking as the last one, same maker. Capodimonte. Ooh. Yeah, somebody's watering the flowers. They're like, we got to keep them alive, y'all. So I'll show you the price sticker. And the water's probably going to dump out on me. See, $199. So this originally sold for $199. Not here. Hey, Sandra. I am doing it for $25 start. But it's a nice big one. It's got kind of like, what are these, some kind of mums or something? The pink. It's a beautiful piece. Let me give you a measurement on this one. Oh, let me set it down so I don't drop it. Now that I've got water dripping down my leg. Y'all don't go around telling people I wet myself. This one is going to measure about 12 inches tall. It's a biggie. It's a biggie, y'all. Maybe it is carnations. You think? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a flowerologist. I just have to go with what y'all say. I don't do flowers. I just kill them. See, this is the kind of flowers I have to keep. The ones you don't kill. So, going once. Going twice. And sold. Let me set it down right here. And let's not break it, Gina. And that is sold to Cuz Christy. Congratulations and thank you. It's a great piece. Okay, now I'm going to set this one. Let me see where I can set this because it's going to make me nervous. I don't want to set it toward the edge of the table. Bear with me a moment because I'm going to put it over here where I don't have to worry about it. I don't want to knock it off and break it, so let's put it over here on the table where it's more secure. There we go. That's better. I feel better about it over there. Okay. Just making me nervous sitting on the edge like that. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I have a couple more of like the pink kind of tones, but they've been repaired. So I'm going to show them, but I'm going to start them for even less because, you know, one's had a repair on it. And I didn't realize when I picked it up, but I'm still going to show them because somebody might want them. So these, I'm going to start these at $8. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that. I'm going to start these at choice of $8 each because one's got a repair and one's got a chip on it. So that being said, this one here, the handle had a chip out of it and they glued the little chip back in and I didn't even see it when I picked it up. So if anybody wants it, I mean, it's still beautiful. I didn't even notice it. And you can pick it up for a great price. So here's the first one. It's another one of the pink ones. But you see where it got the chip in the handle right there. And they just put the little chip back in there and glued it in. I didn't even see that when I picked it up. So that's your first choice. Your second choice has a chip on the leaf. So it's kind of like the orange flower, but this one's got pinks in it. Instead of the orange, it's pinks. Kind of like a tiger lily, I guess. But again, I didn't notice when I picked it up, but this leaf has got a chip in it. So again, both are still beautiful. Both can still be displayed. I just didn't realize when I picked them up they had any damage. I tried to look them over, but you missed things. So, choice of $8 for a little bit of damage that you'll probably never even see. So, you know, you're getting a expensive piece for a little bit of money. And as you know, when you go pick up Kappa de Monte anywhere, it's probably going to have some chips in it. Very seldom do I find it where it doesn't have a few little bangs in it, you know, because it's very delicate. But very nice. I love the pieces. Okay, Christy is out. So Kitty is in at 9. So we're going to count it down if there's no other interest. Going once, going twice, and sold. The way I'm holding it, it looks like one's bigger than the other, but they're the same size. I'm just holding them crooked. So, Kitty, do you want, I'm going to call it a tiger lily, or we'll call it iris because it's got that yellow on there. Do you want the iris? I'm going to call it iris just so I know. I don't think it is, but that's what I'm calling it. Or do you want, well, this one looks like an iris too. A or B? There we go. A or B. That way, A, B. That way I keep them distinguished here. And you just let me know. I know. It's like, I don't know what to call these flowers. Pick the one closest to the other one. Okay. What was you got the other pink one? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. That was this one. So this one. Then you'll have like a matching set. Oh, if you got a mantle, you can put them on. That would be so cool. If you got a mantle, you can put them on. Okay, anyway. Y'all know I get distracted. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. Okay, so that one is that one. Okay.
Christy, do you want the other one?
Oh, Christy, do you want the other one? She said. Stargazers, maybe. I don't know. All right, so Cuz wants the other one. Awesome. Thank you, ladies. That makes me very happy. I love them. I think they're beautiful. It's like a whole collection over there. Plus, I can send them off to you, and I don't have to worry about them anymore. I don't have to worry about me doing something to them. I'm safe. Yeah, exactly. All right. You got it, Christy. Thank you. All right. So I got this piece here. It's going to be a little more because, you know, I spent a little more on it. Y'all know how I am. But still going to be cheaper than online. This is going to be a $25 start. My chair is just creaking away over here. It means I'm too fat for it, I guess. $25 start. So it is a set of the turquoise vintage Fiesta cream and sugar with the underplate. No chips or cracks, in fantastic condition, like a never used condition. And I'll show you all the pieces as I'm going. So you got the creamer. You have the sugar with the lid, which a lot of times the lid gets lost. Look at this. I don't think they ever used it, y'all. It doesn't have a chip on it. I think they just had it sitting there, maybe. And then the underplate. So you get all 4 pieces. The lidded sugar, the creamer, and the underplate. Which I know the underplate sells for $20 plus by itself. Because most of the time, this gets lost. I guess people take these off and use them, and then this part gets separated and lost or broken or whatever. So you can find these pieces, but you usually don't find this little underplate. And it's turquoise. Y'all know that's the best color ever. All right, I'll give you a measurement. Y'all may not be Fiesta people. That's okay if you're not. No big deal. I just wanted to show it to you. It's 10 inches wide. So if you got like a little coffee bar, you can set it over on your little coffee bar and have the whole little setup. All right, we're going to pass. Let me set it over here. Or if you know somebody that likes Fiesta, Christmas is coming. And that one, I mean, that's literally like new. You would be able to gift that with no problem whatsoever. Okay. So this is new in package. Where is... How do I lose an X-Acto knife? My desk, y'all. So I wanted to open the package so I could show it to you. But it is new in package, but it's just taped on. The lid's just taped on, so I'm going to take it out. It's going to be a $12 start. And it is the cutest little set. If I can get it out. It is the cutest little set. It is a mini little tea set, but it's ocean themed. So it's $12 start. I think I said that. So here is the little tray. This is from 1994. Ranger International, it says. So here's the little tray that you set it all on with the whales, the little killer whales, and the waves on the side. And then you got two little cup and saucers that go on there. And the little cups have seahorse handles. Is that not the cutest ever? So that goes on there, and that goes on your little tray. And you get two of those. Look at me, I'm going to put the whole thing together like a small child here. So you get your little seahorse cups, and then you've got your little cream and sugar, and your little teapot are all seahorses. Look at this. Is that not the cutest? So that goes on there, and then you got your little sugar bowl that's a blue seahorse. And the little lid comes off. So you put that on there. And again, this is new in the package, so you can gift this. And then you got your little creamer. That's a seahorse. Look how adorable it is. It's so cute. I know, isn't that just the cutest little set? Oh my goodness. So cute. I just love it. I think it's precious. All right, I'm going to start putting it back in its little package because I don't want to mess it up. So again, if you got somebody for Christmas time or whatever, you could easily gift this. It'd be the cutest little gift ever. Let me try to get all these back. I'm trying to remember which holes all these things go in so I don't mess it up. There we go. Y'all, I think I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it. Y'all, I'm about done it. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of myself. Okay. Let me put the plastic back in there. Get back in there. Okay, I'll put the plastic back in when it's over. I do have the plastic here. I'm just having trouble doing it with my hands right now. I'm going to have to get my son to help me. So I'll try to show you without it all falling out. So it's in this little gift box. All in there. So cute. So cute. Okay. So Sandra is at 27. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So y'all let us know if you are out or not. Everybody that's still interested. I see Pamela said she was out. Thanks for letting us know. We got Kitty in. And then let's see. I think that was everybody that was interested, right? So Kitty, you just let us know, honey. And I'm going to try to get this lid back on here. Like I said, I may have to do it after I sign off so I can focus on what I'm doing. Yeah, it's going to drive me crazy. So I can't do that right this second. I'll get antsy. My ADHD will take over. So going once, going twice, and sold to Sandra. Congratulations and thank you so much. Thanks everybody for your interest. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome people. Now, y'all know I'm not having another sale till Monday. I'm not going to have a sale this weekend because I'm going to try to get all this taken care of. But what was I about to show you? I was about to show you something. I'm losing it, y'all. Okay. So I have, thank you, Sandra. I have a piece of art pottery. I'm going to start at 18. Now, the problem I'm having with this piece is I picked it up and I have a feeling it's probably worth a ton more than that, but I can't identify the artist. It has been driving me absolutely insane. Maybe you can. If you can, kudos to you, and you're getting an amazing piece. I couldn't identify it, though. You know how they sign stuff. It's like a doctor. You can't even read it. So I got this gorgeous piece. Look at this. It is an amazing piece of pottery. I'm telling you, I was trying to look it up, and the only thing I could find with the signature, it was either, I don't think it's Eccles, but it was like Elke or something, ELKE or something like, I don't know. It's an artisan piece, though. It is gorgeous. Look at that. And I'm going to show you the signature on the bottom. Maybe y'all can figure it out. So it was number 777, which they wrote in glaze on the bottom. But can you see what that says? It looks like EL. It looks like E. That looks like an L. Maybe. I can't tell what that is. And that looks like a K and an E. So I don't know. Maybe y'all can figure it out. But like I said, I know it's worth more than 18. Not knowing who the signature is, it's worth more than that. It's a gorgeous piece. And look at the indents they did. They did finger impressions down here on the bottom. And they did the glaze and the swirlies. It's beautiful. So going once, going twice. I didn't even give you a measurement. I'm falling down on the job, y'all. It's 8 inches tall. And sold to Miss Susan for 18. Again, Susan, if you figure out who it is, good on you. And I'm happy for you. And I'm glad you got it. And I hope it's worth $1 million. But I could not tell. So I think you got a good piece. So I hope you love it. Thank you so much. Again, like I said, I couldn't figure it out. It was driving me crazy too. You know when you do that and you get to the point you're like ready to pull your hair out because you can't figure things out? I just got to that point and I was like, I've got to stop because I don't want to throw it across the room. So I got to stop. Okay. Okay, Susan, I'll just move in with you. You don't have to share. I'll just move in with you. Just, you know, when you come by your beach house or whatever, I'll take care of your house for you. See, that's perfect. I'll just stay in your house and make sure everything's okay in the house. And you can travel and do whatever you want to do and come back and hang out with me every once in a while. But I'll just maintain your house for you. I'll be a house sitter. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, you know what? If somebody loves it, good on them. I'm glad. Okay, so this is going to be, yeah, Christy has my cuss. She wants to come too. This will be a $10 start. And this is from the 1960s. It was made in Canada. And it is a vintage barometer with geese. Now this is copper here. Now these are kind of like a plastic, I guess, like some kind of, maybe like, I don't know, some kind of plastic or something. I don't know what it is, but this is copper. And let's see. Okay, so it looks like it is 70, what degrees in here? 78-ish? Yeah, about 78 degrees. Oh, it's a thermometer, not a barometer. Excuse me. I lied. It's a thermometer. Wow. You would think I would know the difference. I just picked it up. I didn't even realize it's a thermometer, y'all, not a barometer. So you can't tell how much humidity is in the air. It is a thermometer. Golly. And it even tells you in Celsius. In case you ever wanted to know what the temperature was in Celsius and you didn't want to have to do the math to figure it out, you can look right there and it tells you in Celsius what it is. So in here, it looks like it's about 26 degrees Celsius. That's the only time it's 26 degrees in Florida. But, you know, that's what I should do is live off of Celsius. Then I would feel colder maybe. So, oh, sorry, going once, going twice, and sold to Christy for $10. Thank you, Christy. And you'll know what the temperature is in Fahrenheit and Celsius. There you go. In case you ever wanted to know, if you're weird like me. You know, it happens. Yes, it was, Joanne. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm an idiot. That's okay. I'm an idiot because I had that written down twice. I worry about myself sometimes. Most of the time. Okay, so that's all that. All right, cool. And then I have this piece. Yes, Susan won't tell us who it is. I think Susan knows, but you know. So this is Honig of California. So it's a piece of California pottery, essentially, is what it is. And it's this cute little turquoise and kind of an off-white apple dish. Now, does it look like an apple to me? Not really, but that's what they call it. They call it an apple dish. It's got little leaves on top. So it's the turquoise color with the white. So again, that early 50s time frame or earlier, because, you know, like in the 40s, they had that color that was popular too. I think that's why I carried over into the early 50s, because turquoise was like really hot in the 40s too. So let's start this one. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Apple. Let's start at just $10. So it's Hoenig if you want to look it up. Is the maker. It's not marked, but I know that's who the maker is because I've researched it before. So it's like, you know, that sticker residue on there will come right off. But of course, the reason I ran and picked it up because of the turquoise lid. If y'all are ever looking for turquoise, you know which channel to come to. I'm going to have some turquoise stuff no matter what because I love it. All right, we're counting it down for Sandra. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sandra for $10. Yay! Congratulations, Sandra. Thank you so much. All right, let's do these couple of pieces, and then I guess we can do a recap really fast. Okay. So this is a West German piece, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's an old piece Thank you, Sandra. Well, there you go. Hey, can I send you my shopping list real quick, Joanne? I need a couple of things. Like, food, since I haven't been to the grocery store in forever. So this is an old German or West German piece. It still has its foil sticker on there, but it's this beautiful old vase. And when I dated it back, it was dating to the 1950s. So it's got a little dust on it. It's been sitting here for a minute. It still has its little foil sticker right there, M and R. But it's like this dark blue that goes into this ombre. Oh, I'm starting this at $8. That goes in this ombre almost effect up into a lighter, all the way up into like this creamy kind of white color. And it's got the gold brushed around the top of it. And it kind of goes back down on the inside with a little bit of blue. You see how that goes down in there like that? And then it's got a gold ring around the base. Now it's missing a tiny bit of gold right here on the base, just from the age. But I'm going to show you the maker's mark on the bottom right here. Hey, Thomas. How's everything going with you and Sue? So there's the maker's mark on there. And I love this piece. It is just, it's very, I don't know, it's very simple, but it's very classic, the design of it. It's really just a pretty piece. It'd be nice to add to your collection. No chips or cracks. It's in great condition. But I just like how they blended that in there, in that glaze, to give it those little lines that run up into it. I think that's so pretty. Oh, better. Good, 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 good. So we're counting down, going once, going twice, and sold to Cousin Christy for $8. Thank you so very much. I'll put that over here for you. Yeah, ombre, exactly, sleeping. Uh-huh. Tony went to see her today. I bet that made her happy. I bet that made her happy. That probably pepped her right up. That's what animals do for you. You don't know it, but that's what they do for you. Okay, this piece here, it is a piece of mid-century modern pottery. It was made in Italy, but I don't know who the maker is. It doesn't have it on the bottom. It is not, I do not believe it's Potosi, but it kind of looks like Potosi. But it's this beautiful pedestal dish in a brown, almost like a caramel brown, with this yellow raised zigzag pattern on it. Look at this. So now it is marked made in Italy on the bottom down here, but it's a stamp. It's not hand signed, it's a stamp. Is that a number? No, okay. Now I'm going to point out to you, when they were glazing it, they got some little pieces of gravel or something. I don't know where they came from, but they got in the glaze on the inside. So I want to show that to you right there. See where that is? That's water ring from where I washed it. But you see where that is? And it won't come out. Like, I tried to wash it out. It's part of it now. So if that bothers you, I understand completely, but I did want to point it out. It wouldn't bother me, since it happened when they were manufacturing it personally, but I know some people it would. So beautiful piece of mid-century pottery, like a pedestal compote or pedestal dish kind of thing. Let's start it at $10. Doesn't have any chips or cracks. That's the only issue, is that right there. I see this with like a plant, like a string of pearls plant hanging over it, or something like some kind of draping plant come off to one side like that and kind of draping down from a shelf. I think that would be amazing. It's a beautiful piece. Let me give you a measurement on it. It is 7 inches wide and it is about 4.5 inches tall. And I see Joanne in. Thank you. I love this piece. I think it could be just the most amazing thing. Or like put some river rock in there with like a little candle in the center would be pretty as well. Something like that. I know. I've got a love for pottery. I don't know what it is. I was just like recently I have been like salivating over pottery. I don't know why. Y'all know I love my glass. Don't get me wrong. But here lately, pottery has been my thing. I don't know why. So we're going to count it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Now let them get that in there so I don't screw up. And it is sold to Joanne. Yay, Joanne. Thank you so much. All right. Do I have one more thing so I can make an even number? Y'all know I can find one more thing. Bear with me for one moment. I'm going to the shelves. Bear with me. I won't be gone long. Oh, I'll show that. I forgot all about that. Y'all hear me out here? Oh. I'm shopping my shelves right now, y'all. Shopping my shelves for you. That's what I'm going to do when I get this room kind of picked up a little bit because I just moved in here. And so it's still kind of a mess in here. It's like craziness. But as soon as I get it kind of fixed in here, I'm going to just do like, I'm going to take my phone over to my shelves. And I'm going to let you just like look at everything. And then you can tell me what you like, right? Ooh, cotton candy grapes. Yeah, see, I didn't like those that much. I like just the regular grapes. Those cotton candies were a little too sweet to me. Y'all like them? See, I didn't like them. They were too sweet to me. Okay, anyway, I'm going to shut up. I have 2 mini Wheaton bottles, and I'm going to group them together. Yeah, I'm going to sleeping as soon as I can get it kind of organized, because right now I've got stuff just everywhere. But as soon as I get it organized, I'm just going to take my phone, and I'm just going to walk past the shelves, and y'all can just shout out anything you want to see. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll get it done by next week. I'll work on it. All right, so I'm going to sell these 2 little mini Wheatons together. I'm going to start the 2 of them at $10 for the pair. Okay, so the first one is the Cathedral bottle, and this one was a Walbridge something, I can't read that, Cathedral brand, Celebrated Remedy, Chief Wahoo, something, Electric Tonic, I think is what it says. Chief Wahoo's Electric Tonic. But this is the Cathedral bottle from what they say. And it is marked Wheaton on the bottom of it right there. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it, but it is, I promise. And then the other one in the pair is the Root Bitters in the green bottle. The green Root Bitters bottle. And it's made to look kind of like a, what do you call these? Barrel. Can't even think today. See how it kind of looks like a barrel? So you get both. You get both for one monies. And I see Susan. If there's no other interest, we're going to count it down. Oh, wait. Sleeping came in at 11. I'm not trying to hurry, y'all. I just don't want you to get bored. So we'll let Susan decide if she wants to do anything. Susan's back in at 12. Sleeping is in at 13. Susan is in at 15. And sleeping is out. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that. And thank you for your bids. So we're going to count it down, going once, going twice, and sold. We'll let her get that in there so I don't screw up. And that is going to Miss Susan, I believe. There it is. Sold to Susan. Thank you so much. Okay. This is going to be my last item before I do the recap. So if you weren't here in the beginning, hang in for the recap. But I'm going to do this one last item. And it's going to be a little more expensive, but guys, it is well worth it. This is an old picture. I mean, it is old. And it is uranium. So I'm going to have to start for $35, which is still an amazing deal. But y'all know I don't like to have to start anything for very much money. Let me get my light so let's see if I can show you. It is an amazing picture. It's got the red, it's got water spots. It's got the red and black lines that go around it with the black dot in the center. You see how that's depressed in there. And look at the shape of the picture. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And you can see that little bit of like that Coke bottle green in it, just a little bit. But this thing glows. Now, I don't know if I can do it with these lights in here. I probably can't. Can you see it glowing? Probably not. But it glows like crazy. Let me see if I can turn these lights off. Maybe that'll help. I got so many lights on in here. It may not. It glows like crazy, y'all. See if that's going to help at all. Maybe from the bottom you'll be able to see it. If my hands work, that would help. Can you see the glow in there now? Hopefully you can see that a little bit anyway. But it just glows so pretty. Just the brightest green. I can see it over here, but you can't hardly see it from that side. But you can see it on the handle, hopefully, on the camera. These cameras do not pick this up very well. I'm trying not to drop it. But it does glow green all the way around. It is just beautiful. No chips or cracks. It's in amazing condition. I don't know, Joanne. They might get bored with me. Susan, what are you afraid of? What else did you get? You got the wheaten jars and the pottery vase. Oh, okay. Well, Susan, I can, if you're just worried about that, I'll send the geode separately. Like I'll package it where it's not together. So you don't have to worry about it, okay? I don't want you to have to worry about that. If you want it, I'll package it right for you. Yeah, I just love this piece. I think it is just amazing. Yeah, I got you, girl. I got you. Sandra, did you mean to put 49 or were you putting 39, honey? I'm not trying to, you know. I just don't want you to put something you didn't mean. I'm looking out for you. I love this piece. It's so fat and chubby. It's fat and chubby. Here, let me. I know, mail service, honey, I know. Me and the mail service, we don't get along. I'm over there yelling at them almost daily. It's 8 inches tall. And the width on it is, gosh, it's hard to measure the width on this thing. It looks like it's about 8.5 or 9 inches wide. Hey, Denise. All right, so going once, going twice, and sold to Sandra. Congratulations. That's a wonderful piece. Wonderful. This is the only one I've ever found of these, honestly. I found uranium stuff in the past, but I've never found that one. Thank you guys. All right. So now we're going to do a recap of the things that I have still available in case anybody is interested. So we're going to go through it real quick. You ready? Here, let me turn my light back on real quick. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The first thing I had was the Toshiro Shoten antique. I'm pretty sure antique. If not, it's very close. Japan celery dish with the 4 open salts that match. $16. You see me. I didn't damage it. $16. Number 1. If you're interested in those. $16 number 1 for the set. Let me set it over here before. Oh, my hands just don't work right. And then we had the Cowbell. Cowbell. So the Cowbell was $8 number 4. $8 number 4. And I'm going to quit ringing it because I'm probably driving your animals crazy with that. And then the dulcimer or the chime from Tennessee with the hand painting on it was $15 number 6. $15 number 6. I told y'all I'd play with it. Let's see. The Marseille Bavaria plate, which was this one, I believe. Yeah, that's this one. This was $8, I believe. Where did I go? $8 number 13. $8 number 13 for that beautiful hand-painted plate. And then I had the other hand-painted plate. Woo! And this one was Vienna, Austria, with the roses, hand-painted, $8, number 14. $8 number 14. And then I had the cup and saucer, which was the Royal, I keep saying Royal, Roy Kirkham. There we go. The Roy Kirkham 12-ounce big old cup. Susan, I don't think I did. I'll go back and look at it. So the big old cup, $12 number 17. $12 number 17 for that one. It's bone china. Okay. And then the little Asian girl from the 50s, which I just love her so much. I don't know why, but I do. I think it's the colors. And she was $8 number 21. $8 number 21 for her. The Fiesta Ware set of cream and sugar and underplate. Trying to hold it up again. In the turquoise color. set it down in front of me. It was $25, number 25. How did I do that? I don't even know how that happened, but $25, number 25. That doesn't usually happen. And was that it? I had the tiki cup. I don't remember how much I started for because I didn't write it down. Golly, y'all. Y'all remember how much I started the tiki mug for? Okay, Susan. I'll read it. I think I did read it. You were talking about the mold. So the tiki mug, 1960s tiki mug. And I don't remember. Do y'all remember how much I started for? Hush, Tammy Renee. Anybody that was in here, y'all remember? I don't remember. I want to say it was $12. So $12, number 32. $12, number 32 for the cool tiki mug. I know. I love you guys too. I don't mean to be hard-headed. It just happens naturally. I think that was everything. I think I went through everything. If I missed something, y'all can yell at me. But I think that was everything, guys. Number 32 goes to Sandra. Gotcha. Thank you. And then Joanne, what's number? Oh, Joanne, you were after Sandra. So Sandra got it first, honey. I'm sorry. I know it's not any joke. And I have had like so many things, like it seems like, you know, every time I have another health problem, I start looking this, y'all know how it is. You're up in the middle of the night and you start like looking up all your symptoms for everything that's wrong with you. So that's what I was doing the other night. And unfortunately, a lot of them were coming back to say that it could be mold related. So I was like, oh, that's just fantastic. So I'm trying really hard. Like I'm working every day as much as I can, trying to get stuff sold and everything so that I can get out as quick as I can, because that is my like 100%. You know, that's what I'm doing. And I'm working really hard to do that. But y'all know how expensive it is. So I'm trying really hard to get as many things sold as I can and get them out of here and just save up the money and try to get out of here. Unfortunately, you know, I have to stay here for right now. So I still have to pay the guy, even though I don't want to. But by Florida law, you have to, if you're going to stay in the place, you have to keep paying them, or you have to pay it into the court system. Either way, I have to pay it. So it's just one of those things. But I'm working towards it. I'm trying. The dulcimer did not sell, Christy. Did I not show it? I think I showed it again. It was, what did I say? 15, I think. Yeah, $15, number 6, if you're interested in that one. Yeah, Florida tenant laws are horrible here. Okay, thank you, Christy. I'll put you down for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, they don't do anything to help you here. Like nothing. Yeah, I can call code enforcement, but the problem is, y'all, as soon as I do something like that, this guy is going to like kick me out to the street. Like, that's it. There's not going to be any, oh, well, you know, you have 3 months to get out or whatever. He's going to be like, get out. And so then I'm going to have to just get out. And, you know, I may have 24 hours to pack my stuff up and try to find some place to go and get out. But I can't do that with all this stuff. If y'all could just see, with all this stuff, there's no way. I'd end up just having to leave it here. I couldn't get it all out. So that's why I'm working as much as I can. He's supposed to be coming by tomorrow, and I'm going to show him all the problems again and how much worse it is now than what it was before, and I'm going to take pictures of him looking at it, so at least I have proof that he's seen it, you know. But even though I've texted him and done all that, yeah, he's got me over a barrel. So I'm doing what I can, but we're going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. You know, I'm hard-headed, so when I get something in my head, I'm just going to do it one way or the other. So, yeah, exactly, Marianne. Hey, Marianne. It can, well, that's the thing, though, when it can go into court, but I have to still pay to the court system my rent while it's in the court process. Like, it can take months, but I still have to pay that entire time to stay here during the eviction process. Believe me, I've checked into it. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do. So I'm just trying to save up and doing all I can to get there, and then find me another place and just get out of here and just say bon voyage, goodbye. It's been fun, not really, but whatever, and just get out on my merry way and to a healthier place. That's all I'm doing. So I'll get there eventually. I promise I will. And as soon as I start looking, I'll let you guys see what I'm looking at. I'll show you. I mean, like, on my phone. Where's my phone? I think I have pictures that I took. Yeah, you have to file and pay the court fees and the whole deal. It's like a mess. Do I have pictures? I took pictures in here. Let me see if I got them saved. I'll show you some of the problems in the house. I mean, I don't have a problem showing you guys. It's embarrassing, but I can't do anything about it. Okay, so this, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. This is my porch, my back porch, which it's a porch. Okay, I can deal with problems out there. But this is part of the water damage right now. You see how my porch is falling in? That's the roof of my back porch right there. Can you see it? Or is the lights bothering it? Let me turn the lights off. Can you see that? That's on my back porch right there. This is above my door. So this is just one area that's above my door right now. You see how the wall is buckling right there above my door? That's how my walls are. They all have ripples in them now from the water getting in the walls. Here is my ceiling. Just one area of my ceiling. There's probably 30 of these in my house now from the water damage from my ceiling now. So yeah, I'm not kidding you guys. Okay, this is in my closet over here, which I've had to get everything out of it. But this is where the mold has started developing, y'all. You see that? The water rings on the ceiling and the black mold underneath it on the wall. So this is, yeah, I'm sharing it with you guys. I've never shared this with anybody, but I'm sharing it with you guys because I want you to know I'm not kidding. I'm not lying to you. This is what I'm living with right now and doing the best I can. So I'm determined to get out of here as quick as I can. So, but I just wanted to show you guys, like, I'm not kidding around with you. I'm not, you know, making stuff up or anything like that. It's true. This is what I'm going through. And, you know, like, I've replaced as much things in this house as I can. Like, he doesn't do anything. Like, there was a broken window. I had to go get glass for it myself and repair the window because he wouldn't do it. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff I've had to do just to make it where I could stay in the house. And now it's to the point now that I can't stay in the house. So I know you didn't doubt me, but, you know, there's people out there that, you know, there's people out there that are going to say things. So I just want to put those naysayers to rest because there's always some nasty people out there. They're like, hey, whatever. It's true. I'm not even lying. So, but anyway, guys, I'm getting out. Susan, I'm trying to get out of here as quick as I can. And, you know, it's like, everybody's been like, start a GoFundMe and all that. I hate to do all that stuff. I'm trying to, like, work myself as much as I can to earn the money because I don't want to have to ask for handouts. it bothers me to do that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Other people need it and it's good for them. And I'm glad they do it when they need it. But I have trouble with that. So I'm trying to, you know, do what I can to essentially try to earn the money, because I don't want people just to feel like they need to give me stuff. Yeah. The inspector has said it's not fit to live in. That aside from all of this, there's other reasons why it's not fit to live in. There's a problem out in the garage when they replaced the hot water heater. Like several years ago, my hot water heater went out and they decided finally to replace it after I complained forever because I didn't have hot water. And so they finally came out and put a hot water heater in, but in doing so, instead of doing what they were supposed to do, they didn't replumb what they were supposed to because the fittings weren't right and all this and that. Instead of doing it the way they're supposed to, essentially, long story short, they cut holes in the ceiling of my garage, like big gaping holes over the hot water heater to run the pipes through because they didn't want to do it the right way. So that's a fire hazard. Yeah, I've got legal aid here, but I'm not sure they can do much of anything. You know? It's bad. But Red Cross might help. I don't know, Susan. I don't know. I know, Marion. Say it's hard. It's hard when you just don't want to have to ask for help. Because I always feel like there's somebody else out there that has it worse than me that could probably use it more than I could. And so that's what I always think of. You know, it's like I feel like I need to be able to take care of myself. So y'all didn't take me on to raise. So anyway, but I do appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate you listening to me whine for a few minutes about all this mess, you know, because like I said, like Tammy was telling you in the chat, I haven't shown the pictures or anything to anybody else. Like I just haven't. I showed them to Tammy and Linda. Like I sent the pictures to them, but I just hadn't gone out there and shown it to anybody. But I don't want people to think that I'm, you know, saying things that aren't true or whatever. Because like I said, unfortunately in a social setting, there can be people that say that you're saying things that aren't true. And I didn't want anybody to think that of me. If there's anything, I'm honest. Sometimes to a fault. But anyway, yeah. I know. That's what I was thinking the other day. I need to get some of those N95 or whatever masks, some particulate masks that will keep, but they're going to have to be like so strong that you can't get anything through them, you know, because they're microscopic particles. Daily. So yeah, see, sleeping, I'm trying to do as many as I can, but unfortunately, on top of all of this, I have bad back problems and neck problems that also. See, I just sound like I'm whining when I say all this. And I hate that. I hate that. But yeah, I have health problems. So I can't do sales all the time. I was supposed to have had 2 more. I've had one neck surgery where they put the pin in. And I'm supposed to have had 2 more, but I haven't had them done yet because simply I can't afford it. And I can't afford not to be making money. So I haven't had any of that done. So I have limitations to how long I can actually show items and do things. And so it's about 2 hours is my maximum. And then I have to stop because then I have to go take gabapentin because I'm in pain. So I feel like I'm whining. Sandra, I do. It's just like, but this, and then this is wrong, and this is wrong. I don't want to be like that. I don't want y'all to think I'm that way. So please don't. Yeah, right, Marianne, it is so hard. Susan, you and Tammy Renee are going to gang up on me. I can already tell. Yeah, I need help. I do. And I appreciate you guys coming in and doing this. You don't have to. You could be anywhere doing anything and buying other things. And I appreciate you coming in and purchasing my items. I truly do. Because I'm just putting it all as much as I can towards doing what I need to do. So yeah, I've got to sell I believe Monday. Is that right? Is it Monday that I've got the sale with Trisha? I think. Tammy Renee, I told you. What did I tell you? I think it is. I think it's Monday. Anyway, I'll have it out there. Like, I'll put it out probably Sunday, what I'm going to be doing all week. I think I got a couple of sales with her. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I think I've got a couple of sales with her coming up this week, coming up. And then the rest of the days, I'm going to try to be doing a sale pretty much every day.
I'm looking.
If I can.
I'm looking.
Even if it's only for like, an hour or 2 hours, I'm going to try to come and do a sale so that I can do as much as I can towards getting toward that goal of what I need to do. And then I can start looking for a place, and then I'll be happy, and I'll like film everything and show you all the houses I'm looking at and be all excited about it.
You're selling with Trisha the 21st, 28th, and 30th.
Okay, so Monday I'll be with Trisha, and so after that I'll be on my channel doing sales. So like I said, I'll send the updates. Like, I'll put it out there so everybody knows where I'm going to be. Hopefully you can follow me around. You did, Christy. Cousin Christy, you did. All of you did. I appreciate it. I really do, guys. So I'm going to let you go. I know there's other things you could be doing, so I'm not going to hang on to you here. Susan, I know. Yeah, but y'all help, like she said, that y'all help just being here. You really do. And I mean that. I'm not just saying that. I mean it. So if you want to, I hate saying this. God, I hate saying it. If anybody wants to donate, if you don't want to purchase anything and you do want to like go towards the cause, you can just send it to my email address under friends and family. I shudder even saying that. But if there's anybody watching and you don't see anything that you want to purchase, or you just don't want to deal with purchasing, and you would like to help me in some way, any amount, $1, whatever, I appreciate all of it. But that's my PayPal, and you can just donate there instead of doing the whole GoFundMe craziness and stuff. But anyway, okay, I said it. Are you happy, Tammy Renee? I said it. She keeps telling me I need to say that, and I'm just like, I can't say it. That's hard for me to even say. So anyway, we're going to brush that all aside, right? And y'all have the most precious night and evening. And I appreciate you guys so much for coming in and hanging out. And I will see you Monday if I don't see you in a chat before. And I think Margot's about to start up in a few minutes, so you can go over there and hang out with her for a while. But I know, Susan, I appreciate it. I know that's what you guys are doing. I appreciate it. And that kind of makes me feel bad too. Okay, I'm not going to get into all that. So anyway, love, hugs, and kisses. And thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. And stay safe. Stay kind, which I don't even have to tell y'all that. But for all those out there that are not, stay kind. You're not in here, but maybe it'll go out in the universe. And be blessed, and all the glory to God. As always, guys. Mwah! I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. And I'll see you Monday, if not before. Bye, everyone.